Hi, Michael Gaffney here, American School of Flower Design. Today I'm going to show you how to design some simple flowers. A great design, and it's made very simple. I used to work on Wall Street in New York City, and I went home for a little vacay, and I walked into a flower shop, and I never left. I started as a truck driver for a company in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and now I have design schools all over the world, 17 in America. Join us in class, Flower School 101, watch the videos, my students do spectacular work. Why? I figured out the Da Vinci Code of flower design. It's math, science, and architecture. 2 plus 2 is? If you can answer that question, you can do what I do for a living. So today, we're gonna go from Wall Street to the flower man. Welcome to my world. Flower designing is done with some very simple steps. Here's where we're gonna start. This is frosted grevillea. I'm going to use the scissors mostly today. You can use a knife, but watch how simple this goes. I'm going to start with my greening. This is my urn. I have it on a little Lazy Susan type thing that you can buy at any wholesaler. Call me, I can get you one for you. Makes it a little bit easier. So I'm setting my greens. The important thing when you're designing flowers is set your greens first. Any designer will tell you that if they know what they're doing. Again, watch my videos online. My students do spectacular work. So what I'm doing is I'm setting the parameters of my design. How big do I want it to be? If you want to attend my schools, go to Flower School 101. You'll be certified at the end of the course. You complete the course. So look how easy this is. So I set some flower. I set some greenery, defining my design. Some regular grevillea that isn't frosted. I'll add a little bit of that. Easy breezy designing. Spinning it around, spinning it around. Okay, so you set all your greens. Full but not too full. Loose but not too loose. I always tell my students in class, watch the videos online. My students do spectacular work after only 6 days of studying. It's a very immersive course. So here we have, I've greened in. Who can't do that? Next, I'm going to take these fabulous variegated hydrangeas, and all you're going to do is set your hydrangeas nestled into your greenery. Very, very easy. Like this, right there. See, sort of in, sort of out, not too buried. Make sure you take some of these bogus leaves off of here. Cutting at an angle, yes, helps. Opens up more capillaries. So I'm just filling in now. I did a quad of pink hydrangeas. I'm going to add a few more. If you love flowers, you'll love my flower school. That's all I can tell you. Join me in class. I teach at every class. You will meet me and not somebody else. So I'm going to fill in with a few more hydrangeas up on top. And then, how about a little bit of spray roses right here. We're going to add some spray roses. Right from my new book called Lessons from a Paris School of Flower Design. I wrote 3 books. They're all available on my site. Go to Flower School 101, and you will see. So, peach spray roses, that looks good. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of white wax flower. Another thing that makes everything pretty, white wax flower. Look at that. How long did it take me to do this? I'm on about minute 3 or 4. If you do 20 of these, I also talk about profit in my classroom, how to make profit. This would retail for about $150 when I'm done. Your profit would be around $100. If you do 20 of these in the morning, you're gonna make about $2,000, yes. That is part of the floral business. So I've added some wax flower to fill it out. And last but not least, I'm going to do a little bit more of the wax flower. And then you can always add a little more greens if you've got bare spots around. Now is the time you can plump it out with some more green. But this is a real basic design. We do this in class on one of the first days. You see how easy it is. Everything in flower class is easy, I'm always saying. My students do the most unbelievable work. I don't see it very often. I bought some fresh lavender today, and I'm gonna add some fresh lavender. This will add great smell to the event. A little bit of lavender popping out. See how pretty, pretty, pretty. And your guests will remember that smell whenever they think of your wedding or your dinner party. I love this design for many, many reasons. There, I've added some lavender. Now, I'm just gonna take a little bit more green and fill it in. There you go. If you want to learn how to design like this and that quick, join me at flowerschool101.com and enroll for classes. I will take you from 0 to 60 in no time at all. flowerschool101.com. I'll see you in class. Keep blooming.